Till after being shot by poachers, an elephant in Zimbabwe named Ben walked to and patiently waited outside a medical lodge for 5 hours. Conclusion *. Staff quickly arranged for wildlife veterinarian Dr. Richard Hoare to fly into the lodge that afternoon to administer the necessary life-saving treatment. Once started, the whole treatment took a little over an hour, in which the vet and workers managed to clean and disinfect his wound, check for any remnants of a bullet and administer antibiotics. The team also fitted Ben with a VHF tracking collar so that we could monitor him closely and more easily provide follow-up treatment in a few weeks' time. During his second treatment, a herd of elephant cows and calves curiously watched as Ben was attended to. Although still infected, the wound had healed well and swelling had gone down. The wound was flushed out and treated, and Ben was given another dose of long-acting antibiotics as well as anti-inflammatories, painkillers, and a vitamin boost to aid the healing process. X-rays were taken of his scapula, but due to the size and awkward position of the area these were inconclusive, and so the cause of the wound remains a mystery. Ben's tracking collar was removed before the reversal drug was given, and as with the first procedure, he was up on his feet within 5 minutes before marching off across the floodplain to join a nearby herd. Now many months later, Ben has made a full recovery and appears to be a happy and healthy bull. Whether Ben appeared at the staff houses looking for help or whether it was purely coincidental, we will never know. I just love how intelligent and mostly gentle elephants are. One of the really cool things about elephants is that they've been known to travel like this to get care even if they've never been to the place themselves. Somehow they're able to communicate to each other where the safe place is. Same-day appointment, pretty good compared to where I live. It just amazes me that, assuming it relates the pain it has to the loud bangs it heard and links that to certain bad humans, it still doesn't think all humans are dangerous and are out to hurt it. Some people don't even have this ability. He straight up walked to ER, signed his name, and waited his turn. Smart elephant. The poachers should be shot. I've always been the one who took the family pets to the vet. Over the years, I have had most of the pets come to me when they are sick as if to ask for help. My dog got very sick recently. He would sit at the door whining as if he needed to go out, but would pull me straight to the car outside, as if he was telling me to take him to the vet. Animals are so cool. My cat would do the same, waiting outside the downstairs toilet, aka the treatment room, after a nasty fight with the neighborhood bully. Pretty sure the elephant remembered from a past experience or communication with other elephants that the area near the medical lodge has hairless apes that make the pain go away, so he went there. Elephant, I need healing. They know what's going on. So this elephant had to comprehend he was injured and will die if he doesn't get help, have the brain to make the distinction between good and bad humans, remember the location of the good humans, and make the decision to walk over there despite the tremendous pain. Then realized they were closed and waited for them to reopen. Smarter than me, I would have laid down and wondered where the pain came from and why these aliens are approaching me with weird sticks. Fuck poachers. If I ever become rich, I would gladly pay mercenaries to hunt them down. Fuck poachers. Fuck the rich assholes who pay them. And fuck the shit governments that allow it to happen. After he was shot, Elephant Ben told his younger nephew, Elephant, with great power comes great responsibility. Elephants, and whales, and all the other apes, are basically people. I will not be taking questions at this time. We have to turn you away for medical treatment, Ben. Why? Because I'm an elephant. No. Because we don't accept Cigna. Wow, so it's not just human doctors that make you wait forever. I don't know how popular my opinion is, but poachers like this should be shot dead and left where they fall. So how does a non-patient elephant wait? I wonder if the massive dichotomy that is highly intelligent, wild animals' interaction with humans confuses the shit out of them. I'm impressed that this elephant retreated from predatory humans and specifically sought out other humans for succor. Could you please ask those guys to stop shooting at me? Thank you and good day. The intelligence of elephants is extremely close to humans. Of course dolphins and great apes take second place, but elephants are a solid third. They have death rituals, they mourn, they use tools, in scientific studies, not sure about in the wild, they have acute and long-term memory, they can create art and music, though they have to be trained first, and they are self-conscious, as far as we know, utilizing the mirror test. I am all for zoos. They allow you to see firsthand the beauty of our diverse world. I can't imagine a world without them, only seeing these creatures through a phone. But we can't, and shouldn't, keep self-aware animals in a cage. It pains me to see a being, not unlike us, to be locked up. We often think of ourselves as the pinnacle of evolution thus far, and you would be right. But we forget our brethren that lie just beneath us, those that have experiences like our own. It is our moral duty to preserve them, and that is the duty we received when we decided to conquer the planet. If I had gold or whatever, I'd give all of it to this, smiley face, it makes me so happy. I hope Ben is okay and happy. I love elephants so much. You know, elephants are one of the few animals that can recognize themselves in a mirror. It shows a high level of intelligence. They also visit their loved ones' graves. Speaking of recognizing yourself in a mirror, I read this essay once by the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer where he said we don't actually recognize ourselves in mirrors, we're just smart enough to know that it must be you because you're standing in front of it, and that's how mirrors work. But your unconscious self doesn't really identify with this body. Hopefully to peel the dead poacher from his foot. What's crazy is that this shows they can tell that humans are different, and while some hunt them, some can provide aid. Poachers should have a special place in hell where they are hunted. Goddamn. We need more poacher killers out there. Poor Ben. Shitty humans. Poor elephant. Fuck poachers. If you look on YouTube for elephant asking help, you should find 3 separate such stories, spread over a Basil Lion channel, stretching the 3-minute story to 10 minutes. One of them even has a hurt wild elephant being brought to a sanctuary by its friends who were raised in that sanctuary and then released. I is clear they, the raised elephants, told the hurt wild elephant they knew of a place that could fix the damage. As an aside, there's a dude here on Reddit, who posts in some of the gun forums. He is an element of an anti-poaching unit stationed somewhere in Africa. What's cool, is that even though he is stuck rocking Vietnam-era gear, ITAR rules, his unit is really effective. The stories he posts from time to time are really good. I'd read a book about him. Damn. Gets shot by humans and seeks help from humans. I wish poachers could see this and refrain from taking these horrible contracts. Meanwhile, I stub my toe and immediately tell my family to call the priest and tell them my final farewells. For it to understand not all humans are bad and some can help despite being shot by poachers is amazing level of intelligence. Better than UKANE waiting times, to be fair. I've heard that some elephants can tell the difference between the helpful humans and the poachers. One theory is that they can tell by the difference in languages that each group speaks. I imagine a lot of different types of intelligent animals have interesting opinions on humans. Some of us are the most horrible monsters to be feared. Other groups of humans can be benevolent and angelic.